On the sun-drenched streets of ancient Athens, a young man named Alexios yearns for something beyond reach. He dreams of success, wealth, and respect, yet despite his intelligence and ambition, it remains elusive. In a world filled with philosophers and ambitious souls, Alexios attends countless lectures, studies tirelessly, and ventures into business, poetry, and politics. Each attempt leaves him yearning, yet success dances just out of reach. One day, he hears whispers of Socrates, the legendary philosopher, whose wisdom is sought far and wide. Surely, Alexios thinks, Socrates holds the key to the success he craves. With determination, he seeks out the philosopher, finding him deep in conversation at the bustling marketplace. As the crowd disperses, Alexios approaches Socrates, bowing respectfully. "Master Socrates," he begins, his voice filled with urgency, "I have a question that haunts me. Despite my efforts, success eludes me. What is the secret to achieving?" Socrates gazes at him, his eyes piercing and contemplative. He studies Alexios, who fidgets under the philosopher's intense scrutiny. After a long silence, Socrates finally replies, "You seek the secret to success." "Yes, more than anything," Alexios pleads, hope flickering in his heart. "Meet me at the river tomorrow at dawn. Come alone, and wear clothes you won't mind getting wet," Socrates instructs with a mysterious smile. That night, sleep evades Alexios as visions of profound teachings swirl in his mind. He imagines scrolls filled with ancient secrets and introductions to powerful allies. At dawn, the riverbank greets him, painted in hues of pink and gold. Socrates stands by the water, eyes closed, exuding tranquility. Upon noticing Alexios, he smiles warmly. "You came, good. The journey to success begins with showing up. Now, walk with me into the river." Confused yet obedient, Alexios steps into the cool water, feeling its refreshing embrace. They wade deeper, the water rising from ankles to knees, then waists. Socrates continues, seemingly unfazed. "Master," Alexios calls nervously, "how much further?" "Just a little more," Socrates replies with calm assurance. The water swells to their chests, then shoulders, and finally necks. Panic begins to claw at Alexios as he contemplates protesting when Socrates suddenly pushes him under the water with startling strength. Shock floods Alexios as he struggles beneath the surface. He fights to rise, but Socrates' grip is unyielding. Panic engulfs him, lungs burning, vision blurring. He thrashes, desperate for air. Nothing else exists, only the primal need to breathe. Just as darkness starts to close in, Socrates pulls him up. Alexios breaks the surface, gasping, lungs greedily filling with air, each breath a precious gift. Trembling, he leans over, half coughing, half crying in the shallow. After moments of recovery, Socrates places a gentle hand on his shoulder. "Tell me, young man, what did you want most when you were under the water?" With wide eyes, Alexios gasps, "Air, I wanted air. I would have given anything for it." "More than gold," Socrates probes. "Oh yes." "More than fame." "Oh yes." "More than success itself?" Socrates asks, his tone unwavering. "Yes," Alexios exclaims. At that moment, nothing else mattered. He only craved air more than life itself. Socrates nods, a knowing smile emerging. "Now you understand, my young friend. That is the secret to success." Confusion lingers in Alexios's gaze. "I don't understand, master." When you want success as desperately as you wanted that breath of air, when your mind is consumed by it, when you're willing to sacrifice comfort and face any obstacle, then you will achieve it, Socrates explains passionately. "You came to me seeking success, but do you truly want it or merely wish for it? Wishing is passive. It requires nothing but hope. Wanting is active. It demands everything you have." Most people desire success like they desire dessert after a meal, Socrates continues. It would be nice to have, but they could live without it. When faced with obstacles, they retreat. But underwater, you didn't just wish for air, you fought for it. That desperate need is what separates those who succeed from those who merely dream. Stunned, Alexios absorbs the lesson, clarity washing over him. He realizes he has approached success half-heartedly. I understand now, master, he admits. I thought I wanted success, but only if it came easily. I wanted the results without the struggle. Socrates nods approvingly. Self-awareness is the beginning of wisdom. Now ask yourself, what are you willing to do to achieve your goals? Are you willing to rise before dawn, endure mockery, fail 100 times and still rise for the 101st, sacrifice comfort, persist when every part of you wants to quit? Success is not a secret technique or hidden formula. It comes to those who want it with burning intensity, who refuse to accept anything less than their goals. Over the years, Alexios transforms, never forgetting that fateful morning by the river. Whenever doubt creeps in, he recalls the desperate need for air, channeling that intensity into every pursuit.